Hello and welcome to All the Boards and a brand new week. Here we are just a week out now from Christmas week itself and a little over 1 week from the big day. We've got a lovely selection of games to show off to you, some brand new stuff that arrived over the last week. So we will dive right into that before giving an announcement about our event schedule for 2026. So first up, we have got this week's game of the week, and this is this beautiful game here called Wispwood. This is a very late addition to our range, but very pleased to have it arrive just before Christmas. So this is a pattern building game where you'll be using these tiles and you'll be trying to build different patterns. There's various objectives that you're trying to fulfill with these patterns as well. You'll select a tile from around the board. Each tile is sandwiched between two different shapes. When you take that tile, you can then take face down forest tiles and make one of those two shapes. As I said, you'll be doing this in order to try and get your tiles into certain arrangements. You can see along the back there some of the different objective cards in order to score points across the game. You start by building a maximum of a 4x4 grid, then it goes to 5x5 and then 6x6. So each round, over 3 rounds, your grid grows, allowing you to basically continue creating and expanding your pattern. But absolutely beautiful game. Pleasure to have it in time before Christmas. We have plenty in stock. We also have these promo packs to give away as well. So if you do purchase one, you get these promo packs. These contain some alternative player markers on the back there, as well as another objective that is exclusive to the promo pack. So that is Wispwood. That is this week's game of the week. Next up, we've got our new releases for Dungeons and Dragons. So these came out Tuesday of last week, and we have got not one, not two, but 3 books. So we'll start off with the double header, as this is the one that had been pushed back. We should have had it in November, and that is the Forgotten Realms source books. So you can see both of those there. This is the alternate art cover, as we are out of the original cover for the Adventures in Faerun, but we have the Heroes in Faerun as well. This one is the player expansion, so this is actually an expansion to the Player's Handbook. In here, you're going to find subclasses, you're going to find new backgrounds, new feats. It's going to give the players a primer of the Forgotten Realms, so in particular places like Kalisham, the Dalelands, Icewind Dale, and places like that. You'll also have rules for circle magic as well, which is a brand new form of spellcasting, or at least mechanically within the game. And so you get a guide to the realms. It has a full list of deities as well. So basically everything that the players could need is wrapped up in this book. Conversely, this Adventures in Faerun, this is the expansion to the Dungeon Master's Guide. So this is what the Dungeon Master will need. Now in here you have in-depth looks at each of the chosen places in the Forgotten Realms. Again, the Dalelands, Icewind Dale, etc. As well as over 50 different adventures. There's also a short level 1 to level 3 campaign in here as well, so really good to go. But yeah, it's just full of amazing stuff. I've had a good look through myself, and as you can see here, if you do pause and sort of zoom in a bit, you can see the various different areas that you can play in, as well as sort of environmental effects and basically anything that you need for that area. We have the chapter 7 is the adventure, the short campaign, and then chapter 8 and chapter 9 give us new magic items and new monsters and NPCs to use as well. So an absolutely fantastic toolkit, this one. Great if you're a new DM and you're looking to come in and run some adventures. This will give you some great ideas. It is a bit like the One Shot Wonders released by Roleplay Press, so you will need to sort of embellished them. They are just giving you ideas. They're not giving you a sort of full fleshed out campaign. But I really like that because you can make that adventure your own, as well as for experienced DMs like myself. If you just want to run a quick one shot, or maybe you want to stitch together some of them for a campaign, you can do that. Or if you've just got stuff yourself that you'd like to run within the Forgotten Realms, this book gives you a very, very in-depth look at that. Both of these are available now. As I said, the Adventures in Forgotten Realms we do just have in the alternate cover, but we will be getting more back in after Christmas. And Heroes of Faerun we have in just the normal cover, I believe. And then finally, the next book is Eberron, Forge of the Artificer. So this is actually the alternate cover. We have good stock of both the alternate and the normal cover. This one, compared to these, is a lot thinner. You can see that there, quite a thin book, but nonetheless still packed with lots of useful stuff. So this book takes us back to Eberron, which is another campaign setting in the Dungeons & Dragons multiverse. This gives us a look at the brand new Artificer, as well as all 5 of its subclasses. This also gives us new feats based around the dragon-marked houses, which is sort of the political system that Eberron is built around. We've also got primers for the Shine Inquisitive, the dragon-marked houses, and the Moorgrave University, and each of those come with some little adventures as well, so that you can run those. Those are a little bit more in depth than the ones from the Adventures in Faerun, so they're sort of a bit more of a complete adventure, but you get a couple of those in there as well. They look really, really good. I can't wait to run them myself. But yeah, it's just really a great book, and because it's only 112 pages, there's not any filler in here. You know, it is a very comprehensive book, despite being perhaps one of the smallest ones that they have released so far. But that is Eberron, Forge of the Artificer. And then finally, not strictly board games or RPGs, but I've loved this range and I've always wanted to get it in, and finally we have it in our door, and that is Professor Puzzle's Sherlock Holmes The Case Of series. So this is a variety of sort of like puzzles and brain teasers and stuff like that. If you are into that kind of stuff, then these will be perfect for you. I've always loved the aesthetic of them, and it's just great to have these as part of the shop. We've got things like this jigsaw puzzle, The Case of the Missing Piece. We've got the Case of the Secret Society, which is sort of one of those games where you have to move the blocks around in order to get them in the right places. The Case of the Treasury Safe, so this is like a sort of safe box that you have to try and open, and this one here, which is actually probably more of a board game than the others, Case of the Codebreaker. This is basically a reimagining of the Codemasters or Mastermind game, where you're trying to deduce what pegs they've got on there. But there is a whole range of these. I believe there might have been a couple that were sadly out of stock, but if you are looking for some stocking fillers, maybe a tree present, a Secret Santa, these kind of things are going to work perfectly for you. They range from things like this, which is just £12, up to 18. This is at £17.95. So great value for what you do get. And if you've got that puzzle lover in your family or in your friendship group, then this is something that's going to keep them entertained for hours. So yeah, that is the Professor Puzzle Sherlock Holmes series, now available in store. So finally, on to our events. So we always take a look at our events and see what is working, what we can do, and what we need to change. Sadly, we are looking to drop Lorcana from our schedule. The reason for this is very simple. It just comes down to investment versus return, and unfortunately we've had over 2 months of no events, firing for whatever reason. I understand people are busy, but at some point a shop has to make a financial decision to protect itself as well. I've had an absolute blast running Lorcana over the past 2 years, 2 and a bit years, but I'm making a decision as of January to move away from it and refocus Thursday nights on a board games night instead. So thank you to everyone who has joined us for Lorcana. It's been a pleasure hosting, but unfortunately we're just not seeing the return we once had, and it's basically it's losing the shop money. In essence, unfortunately, no matter how much I love the game, that is not something that that we can continue to do. People are of course welcome to come along and use the shop to play their favourite games. There's not a problem with that at all. So if you are playing Lorcana, you want to come down, we still have table space. You can book via our website as normal and come along and play some games. With that, we are restructuring our events calendar accordingly. So we've rearranged the tables downstairs, and basically the way it's going to work now is that Monday to Friday, they're all just games nights. We have allocated the spare tables for each evening onto our booking system on the website, so you can find those tables on the website, which means that you no longer have to wait for Wednesday in order to come down and play board games in the evening. We have a table available on Mondays, we've got 2 tables available on Tuesdays. Obviously Wednesday and Friday we've got plenty of tables available, and now Thursday we're going to have those extra tables available for you as well. So if you are looking to come down and play board games, then we have not only our daytime hours, but also an increase in our evening hours as well. So yeah, that is going to be the big change for our board games. Also on Sundays, we'll be looking to run a variety of different things. These aren't going to be set in stone. We've tried that and we found that that just doesn't work. So do keep an eye out. But we're going to be running things like D&D taster days, one-shots for various adventures that I want to run, as well as trying to bring back things like Blood on the Clock Tower. But again, this wouldn't be a regularly scheduled thing. It would just be something that we'll do from time to time, leaving most Sundays available for people to then just come along and play board games. So that about wraps up everything for this week. So yeah, we've got just over 1 week before Christmas. So if you are still looking for those presents, come on down, take a look. We will help you find the perfect present. And we've got just over 2 weeks until the end of the year as well. So that's 2025 almost done. But as always, Christmas, New Year, what a way to end the year with festivity and cheer. So that is everything, guys. Thank you all for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comment below, pick up that phone, give us a call, drop us an email. If you live nearby, come by the shop and ask. We're always happy to answer any questions, always happy to hear from you and see you. But yeah, that is everything, guys. And as always, we'll see you in the boardroom.